What's cooking, motherfuckers? And welcome back to them hard motherfucking feelings coming at you from the Icebox.
Ooh.
The new Hard Feelings studio, baby.
Uh-huh.
We got them. You want them. I'm your host, Hank Foley. This place
That's
is like...
not even it, and it's written on the wall.
You think them, we know them.
You am I, you are. Welcome to the shore. I mean, you are a grade A bizzo.
It's cold in here, God damn it.
First of all, this is the Icebox because this is where we put everybody on fucking ice, but it is freezing.
Woo! And
I
was saying, let me say this. The sound in here, I feel like I'm in a CIA black site.
I know, this is fucking...
It's like a vacuum.
Start pumping Metallica, start giving up names real quick.
Keep my fingernails.
Wake up!
Guys, my co-host sitting across the table, CEO of Are You Garbage, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, gang, thanks for tuning in. We fucking love you. Shout out to the $10 homie.
Hard Feelings with its own studio. Look
Yeah,
at this.
huh? Look at us. Look at Tootie expanding the empire.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, please.
No, you please.
No, I said we wanted just to give it a little more.
Psych, fuck you. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins, everybody.
What up, boys?
What up, T-Bane?
Man, this is like you know in the Matrix when they're in like the negative space where they load the guns in?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like, dude.
Never
Some
seen
hot broad in a red dress walk by.
Yeah.
Toby's in the wrinkle room.
Luke.
Yeah, can we get a steamer over here,
Yeah,
dog? What
geez.
the fuck?
Curtains are hurting. Like the back of a Corvette.
Toby looks like he's in a beheading video. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Kids are jammed up to fucking 2 ways till Friday over
Put you in
here.
the cage and drop you in the pool. Anywho, what were you going to say before?
We wanted...
I'm cutting you off again. Here we go.
Ah, classic Foley.
Go ahead.
No, please.
No.
Please, you.
Checkmate.
The bald man moved on the lard ass.
And Ryan D, man.
Here's the
Hey,
chess game.
Mine can only go sideways. Ryan D, we'll get the Allen wrench in here. This table's
We got a
fucking
wobbly
rickety.
fucking table. We wanted to do a different, Hard Feelings obviously has a very different vibe
Yes,
than an
it does.
AYG show. This is where we fucking let
Putty
it all...
didn't want us in the living room anymore, starting trouble.
roughhousing in the living
Yeah.
room. No more roughhousing the addition.
She made the playroom.
Yeah, so we wanted, something to have its own bare bones kind of fucking, a boxing match type vibe.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The war room.
Yep.
It's like
Fucking going at it.
It's like an interrogation room.
Yeah, let's put it all on the table and see what happens.
Our good pal Ryan D hooked. He painted the place. He hung the
My
curtains.
wife painted the place.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I'm not paying her. I'll tell you that right now.
Which I believe you are all paid up on said debt.
Oh, yeah.
You're all
For
clean.
a while now.
You're all cleaned up.
For a while now.
Uh-huh.
And we had the very talented Holly Salerno
Yes.
come in and do the artwork for us. If you don't follow her, check her out on Instagram.
Mhm.
Very, very talented artist. Did this for us, and it's really nice. T-Bone hooked up all the mics and all that stuff.
Yeah, new guy Luke helped out.
New
Yeah.
guy, obviously, in the NGL. And the NGLs, I got to give it to him, is like the MVP of the past. He really stepped up. The kid's stepping up. Kids doing a lot of Starbucks runs. Kids doing a lot of fucking Uber Eats runs for the
Yeah.
boys.
Taking
Kids-
care of a lot of stuff.
Kid's an earner.
He's an earner, that new guy, Luke.
Anywho.
That being said, you can always go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Now that all the gushy the gushy soft feelings are out of the way.
As we said before, I'm not sure where I left off, but the troubles with the apartment continue.
Well, I think the last one was the email. We constructed the email for you, and you got some updates.
I got it. I got the email. I think we talked about that in the bonus episode that the pipe was fixed and all that stuff. Everything's good with that. But that construction next door, that building is going to go as high as my building, and we're going to lose the one window.
Which in what room is that window?
It's kind of in the kitchen.
Hmm.
The living room and the kitchen are kind of like a railroad, a little bit. And dude, we have such good views and such good light, and it's gonna fucking shut it down. I have a feeling that it's not gonna go up as high as our apartment, but the guy said that it probably is. He said you're gonna be okay with the.
Also, you realize you're not getting good info from that. Probably. He don't fucking know. He's just trying to keep you in so you sign another year, and then they take your fucking view from you.
Yeah, which I'm not doing that. If that's the case, there's no way I'm doing that.
I had a very, honestly, like a very New York fucking moment. It was one of the craziest things. My friend, she lived on the Upper West Side, and she had a view. But they were doing construction next door, but she had like a view. Like she was, I don't know, like the fucking...
I was thinking of ways I can get that construction shut down. Get the rat out there or something.
I'll call Uncle Jimmy if you want me to.
But they are real good. They don't start until when they're supposed to start, and they're always done on time. But now they're pouring concrete. They're moving pretty quick.
That ain't good.
The good news is that the guy said that they got delayed so much that it's because it says projected done the fall of 2023. He's like, that's not going to be anywhere near completed until next spring. But I'm not signing that lease if that's what it's going to be.
So then what? Then you're out. Then you got to go and find another spot.
Find another spot.
And also, I'll find a spot with a roof deck because you have like $12,000 in patio furniture.
Yeah, it's not good.
You know what you got to do? You got to go down to the job site, grease the foreman. Be like, hey, buddy.
Slow it down.
I'm here to invest in the view.
Multi-million-dollar construction job. You think $30 is going to fucking make them turn? Why don't you guys take a long lunch?
Hey, 200 is 200, man.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm really trying to spin it with the bird, too. That, like, we're playing with house money and that, we shouldn't really have had this view to begin with.
Man, that is dirtbag mentality.
Yeah, well, she's
with
upset.
House money.
She's upset.
Because you weren't thinking about keeping it from her, or you did for a day or two.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't know, I might just keep this
I think she did something that pissed me off. So
I threw it in her face. Listen here, you dumb bro. You don't even know you're about to lose your window.
You're going to come in here and jam us up.
But I had, like I said, I have a friend in Upper West Side, and she came back, and they literally completely closed off her window to the point where, like, you open her window, and your hand goes out like a half an inch, and you hit brick. She went away for the weekend and came back, and her window was gone.
Jesus.
And she hit up the landlord. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, there's literally now my whole living room. There ain't no fucking goddamn light in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, all right, I'll knock $50 off the rent.
50?
Yeah. So she's like, all right.
I'll be looking for $1,000 to get taken off if they seal that shit.
New
up.
York, unless you're paying fucking $15 million a month, they ain't knocking off $1,000 in New York City.
It sucks.
These places.
We'll never find for that price. We'll never find what we have, and it sucks. And I'm looking at
what you have. Apparently, it sounds like you have a shanty with a view.
No, the view's beautiful.
Yeah, the place sounds like a dump. If I'm being honest with you,
You turn around, there's bodies all in the hallways.
You got crackhead, people are ODing. You got construction sites.
It's funny you mentioned that.
This is like Bob Sacamano's place. Every time you say something, it gets crazier.
I got a call yesterday morning at like 8:30 from my super, and he was like, "Hey, do you have people staying in your place?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, there were some people in the building that were going to the 8th floor. I didn't know if you knew them."
So I gave him keys to your apartment.
I'm like, "What'd they look like?" He's like, "I don't know, just some regular people." And I'm like, "Why did you think that they were staying with me?" He's like, "I don't know, I just wanted to check." Because they didn't.
Man, that place is upside down. You try to get in our bill, people fucking.
Something shifty.
Those Eastern Europeans don't fuck around.
Yeah, something's going on over there.
Yeah.
But so maybe it's good if we get out. I just don't want to fucking move again, man. I was sitting on the couch the other day looking around. I have a slight bone to pick with you, T-Bone. I was sitting there looking around.
Welcome to the show.
And I'm like, fuck, I got to move all this shit again. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass that shit was?
Didn't you pay someone to do everything?
Still, they threw all the stuff in boxes, and we had to unbox all of it.
Well, you can pay for them to unbox it.
Do you know how much that shit costs? I got to do a couple social media posts, show my ass for fucking piece of cake moving.
A couple of feet pics.
But I had Spectrum in the building, okay? The leasing guy was like, Spectrum has problems sometimes in the building. You might want to switch over to Verizon. So I thought about it for a little while. And the bird, when she works from home, sometimes gets kicked off the internet. But there was never a problem with the TV. The streaming was perfect. Never had an issue. And then you were in my ear about getting Verizon and the 4G and the fucking download speed and the this and the that and the other thing. So I go and I get this fucking piece of shit. I go out on Saturday. I scoop up a 65-inch fucking Samsung.
What? You're buying new TV? I mean, this fucking kid.
PC Richards got me hook, line, and sinker. I went in there for a toaster oven.
Shout out to PC Richards.
Woo! Man, I made somebody's Saturday. I'll tell you that.
Dude, one of the saddest moments of my life. Sorry to put a pin in it. The saddest moments of my life. I was living in Astoria for that like year that I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
No AC unit. Fucking sweating, just fucking in the August, and I genuinely think it was the first time Nadine was coming to visit me. And I didn't. It was she had come in like April and she was coming back in August, and I didn't have an AC unit. And I'm like, I'm sweating it out, but I'm like, I gotta cool this broad down when she gets here.
Yeah.
And I didn't have. There were $129. I didn't have it, and I remember calling my mom, and she was like, At that point, I was using her like an ATM for beer money, essentially. You know what I mean? I'd overdraft my card, call her. hey, can you put 50 in my account or
I think
whatever?
I squeezed a couple of bucks out of her, too.
But she was over it, and she goes, like, the guy was a drug addict. She goes, I'll buy you an air conditioner at PC Richards. Like, send me the link. I'll buy it.
But I'm not
giving you the cash.
Yeah.
And I went and bought it, and she put it in her name. So they were like, is Denise here? Denise? And I'm like, you know, because you have to, like, and they wouldn't give it to me. And I had to explain to them that my mommy bought me an air conditioner, and the guy wasn't giving it up. I'm like, and dude's also like,
but I got this German broad coming.
I think it's a good.
Trying to wet my whistle here.
I think it's a done deal. I just got to cool it down.
Let me say this, though.
One of the worst things having I was trying to keep up like, it's for my. I was like, my mom. Listen, I'm gonna shoot you straight. My mommy bought me this.
It's a christening present. It's from both of us. I almost feel like it's better to ride it out in the summer. Not now, but back then. To riding it out in the summer as long as you can till you get to like July and it's cooking, and you go out and get a brand new window unit air conditioning. Those first couple of nights,
it's
never
well, it's
sleep
like you don't
better.
You don't know joy unless you have pain type thing. You need the fucking comparison to really appreciate. I don't appreciate it anymore because I keep it. I sleep with it now.
We would wait.
February, I'll have it on.
My dad, we didn't have air conditioning in our house in Wilkes-Barre, and I remember when we got it, it was only in the living room, and they would put up blankets over the two like entranceways in the living room.
Yeah, classy stuff.
We'd all sleep in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And man, the joy of just being iced down and fucking wrapping yourself up in blankets on the couch. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. But I remember they put it upstairs in their room, and they waited till like the middle of the night, and my dad broke down and fucking, everybody get in the room. And he was putting this thing in the fucking window, cracking his fingers, fucking freaking out.
That's child abuse now. You got your kids sleeping that's like sleeping in the attic or leaving them in the car when you go get beers.
Dude, we got left in the car all the time.
I remember fist fighting my brother in one of my dad's Jeeps, like to the point he beat the fucking shit out of me. And I was crying so bad. And I remember my dad came out and was like, you fucking pieces of shit, I can't. Meanwhile, he left us in there. He said he got to go check on a job meet.
I can't go get my hair cut and have 3-4 drinks. I come out here, you two were fighting.
Dude, it was 4 hours he had left us in a car. He would leave the keys, too. I'll give him that.
Yeah, we've been left in cars
then
for
fighting
hours.
over the radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when my mom would go to the beer store, to the distributor, and they sponsored my dad's softball team, and the guy that owned it, his son worked there.
How much was she drinking?
Just post it up out front.
She'd go in, she'd probably yap it up with the guy a little bit, do a couple of scratchers, but his son worked there, and he was like, a half a step behind. And, dude, me and my brother would fucking hide in the car and wait till he was pushing the carts and get right in front of us and then just lay on
with
the
the
horn.
Oh, fuck you.
Laying on the horn and scaring the cart kid was all right. However, I got this fucking Verizon. I get this new TV, and now it's not fucking the download speed on the TV streaming. It's like we can't even use the TV. So what's my solution? We called Verizon. They said, "Oh yeah, there's an issue. The proximity to the TV shouldn't be affected, right? If it's in the back room, the cube is in the back room because that's where all the wires are.
That matters, though. If it's
Does
getting
it?
around concrete walls and shit, yeah.
That matters.
It can't bang lefts and stuff. Like
So
it
how do I get that thing out there so I can stream properly?
What is not the Robin Hood? There's like a slit. You can get like a transmitter, John. It'll pick it up in the hallway, then throw that to the fucking living room. We'll throw that to the TV.
Where do I get this, Toby?
Wi-Fi extender.
Yes.
You can get it at Best Buy. You can get it on Amazon.
And I have to plug that in?
Nah, it runs off solar. Yeah, you plug it in.
Fuck, my remote runs off solar power.
So does mine. And
I don't like that
The dog
at all.
got a hold of it, and the fucking the cell stopped. Man, that fucking dog is jamming my days.
We also
up.
got jammed up. We went and got the TV, fucking took it out of there. And they do this thing, I guess because people try to scam them. They do this thing where they take it out of the box in front of you in the store and plug it in.
And go, look, there's
And
no
it worked
cracks,
perfectly.
It works.
But it wasn't on the TV. It was just like that initial screen. And then they put it back in. We took it out. We took it home ourselves. We set the thing up. And the whole LED panel on the one side was dark. It didn't work. So I had fucking greased everybody in there. I gave the kid to put it in the fucking card 20. I gave the fucking salesman 20. When I get home, we were going to watch John Wick. That's why I got it specifically for John Wick 4,
How
which
romantic.
isn't streaming, by the way. I could have swore I saw it on Peacock or whatever, but it's not out on streaming yet. And I call PC Richards. I'm like, hey, man, this TV doesn't work. He's like, send me a picture. I sent him a picture, and he's like, you got to bring the TV back. I'm like, dude, it was Saturday. It was raining. I'm like, do you have anybody that can do it? He's like, yeah, but it'll cost you $60. I was like, send them over. Had a new TV in an hour, fucking boom, up and ready to go. Went to watch my shoes, and nothing was streaming. Fucking jammed me up. I could have stayed with Spectrum.
All right, Kippy. Now let's run a scenario here in which
Foley's wrong. I'm listening.
Now, do you think Foley comes to me and says, I'm gonna go off a Spectrum?
And we should do this like chess. Every time someone makes a point, they move it closer. Or we should get a bell, like a ding, every time someone makes a good point.
Now, do you think that I may have said what I had, which is fiber, Verizon, fastest internet you can get in New York City?
That's what I have.
You for sure don't, because fiber isn't 5G. It's fiber. They run fiber optic cable into your building.
Okay, so how do I get that?
What? You just said you had it. This is the life and times of H. I got that. No, you don't. Well, how do I get that? Stop being a bozo.
Do you plug right into your TV? Is there a cable that goes into your TV?
No, because my router is literally sitting on the floor next to my TV.
Mine's in the...
Is it that square? Is it the cube, the block?
Yeah.
So I got to get that out there.
Yeah, you can either run...
But all the fucking shit's back in the back room.
Yeah, they'll jam you up that way. But you can get the extenders are easy, dude.
Are they wireless?
Yeah. You literally just plug in. It's like a Glade plug-in.
Yeah, you
but
plug it into the wall.
That extends your Wi-Fi.
But then you do have to fucking log it. You got to... I've set one up, and I jammed it up.
And it could also be that it's the new TV. The new TV could have a shitty Wi-Fi antenna in it, and your old TV had a better one or whatever.
How's that possible with a newer TV?
Because
different
parts companies suck.
Because I was trying to watch the game, and it was all pixelated.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to every electronic
right?
thing you buy. What up?
It's not the TV, though, right? Once I get this straightened out, it'll work?
Yes.
Because when she uses her hotspot, it works really well.
Yeah, it's just you got a dodgy connection.
You got a bad connection.
Your walls are all full of hose water.
Yeah, you got soggy walls. That water doesn't work as a conduit.
Not to mention, what the fuck's going on with this weather? I thought it was going to be nice. It's been raining all through. I feel like I'm living in fucking London in the 1800s. I can't even
smell
go.
like it, too. Hey, K-Puts, take a hot one, will
Smell
you?
like bad teeth and fish.
I got beef, too. This building, it's fucking freezing in here.
As
they
I
shut
said.
the heat off in the studio, and I mean, I had to go out.
There's spirits in here.
I had
This is
you walk through cold. I mean, you open the door, it's colder than outside. I tried to buy space heaters because this is coming out. I mean, we had Chrissy D coming in. That'll be coming out on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
We had Chrissy D coming in. You could see your goddamn breath over in the fucking studio. So I had to go get fucking space heaters. They fucking Home Depot was out of them. Lowe's you can't get a space heater from Home Depot in this New York City area. I started calling up like local hardware stores. The guy's like, I think I got 2 downstairs. I'd have to send a guy to go check. I'm like, yeah, fucking go check. Buying fucking space heaters in May.
It's freezing.
It's so cold in here.
And it was nice like 3 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, it's just shit.
Lousy March weather.
Brutal.
Although, Sunday, pouring all day Sunday.
Sunday was all right.
I did the opposite of you.
Oh, I fucking locked the door, fucking hit the switch, dropped it was raining outside, fucking couple of fucking eddies. Woo! We made a little Hello Fresh for Din Din. They're all right. Tell you that.
I had to leave. I was doing the brunch show at the Cellar. 2 p.m. shift.
And we were at the Cellar. We were there until 3 in the morning.
I was there until I got off stage at 2:45 a.m. and had to be back on stage at 2.
Hitting the clopin', huh?
Oh man, it was me and the same door guy. I walked up like all like fucking dragging ass to get in there. I'm smoking a cig. He walks up and go, "Hey, we pulled the short end of the stick over here, huh?"
Yeah.
But awesome show, fantastic. It was great.
Did you get brunch there?
They had a spread, but I'm watching they had a spread.
I feel like in those
they'll
situations,
make you the bennies. They'll make you whatever you want. Esty was pushing it on me.
What do they have, a buffet out for the comedians?
Of like pastry, like a bunch of croissants, bagels. They have champagne, mimosa, like carafes of orange juice.
See, I feel like you're going to yell at me, but in those situations, the gloves are off. You walk into a brunch buffet.
That's why.
Come on.
No, that's where the gloves are on, baby.
That's where you keep the gloves on. The gloves come off when you're You're hungry and you're walking by the greatest pizza place of all time. You go, I'll do a slice. I'll take the gloves off. I'll do a slice. Gloves go on at the fucking Sunday brunch shift.
I'm a sucker for a brunch, though. I like a good French toast.
I did a good job of it. I mean, the food I walked in, every comic on the show was fucking scarfing down. I mean, I just had my eggs and my fucking non-carb bread. I wanted to shoot myself like a fucking...
We have that shit at the house, fitness bread. Ugh.
That's German.
Yeah, it's like eating drywall.
She loves it.
Ugh.
She does put about 14 pounds of cream cheese on it.
No, we just do a little olive oil and fucking salt and pepper.
But...
Sucks.
Only
You're eating like a French prisoner.
Yeah. Only the Germans could invent fitness bread.
I've been jammed up all week with that shit. But the Hello Freshes are pretty good, but they're real light on the portions.
That's normal portions.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So the bird goes, I'm like, hey, I got to go down Sunday for whatever. She goes, I wanted to go check out this store in Soho. I'll come down with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, all right, yeah. And then, so after the spot, I went and met up with her.
Mm-hmm. Pouring rain.
It was actually it was a very nice, that's typically an instance where I'd fucking lose it.
If you get into a place that's empty and it's nice and cozy.
So I don't have an umbrella. I take an Uber to meet her after the spot. She's at a store. We're like sharing an umbrella, and it was very New York-y, like fucking Woody Allen-esque. Like we're jumping and we're getting splashed, and we're like huddled under the umbrella. We're getting soaked. And once I went like, fuck it, it is what it is. I'll be home in 2 hours or whatever. It'll be fine. And and then we went to a couple stores for her, and then a store for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a custom suit made
for the wedding
for the wedding in
coming
Spain.
Up.
Yeah,
you can't look like a dickhead over there.
Trust me, I know.
A wedding in Spain? Are you gonna do what the kids are wearing now? The no socks with the loafers?
I'm thinking about going no sock and loafer. I got decent ankles.
Do you?
My ankles are all right.
You have to get those
promise.
pants tapered down so
I'm
they're
getting
ankles.
a custom suit.
How much was that?
What?
How much?
Enough.
$2,000.
No.
1,500.
$5,000. No, what are you fucking?
You can get them from Vietnam.
I'm not gonna fit in this thing anyway.
You get them from Vietnam real cheap. Are you
yeah,
gonna
well, what's a
tighten it
plane ticket to Vietnam? You fucking idiot.
No, you send your measurements and they send it over.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Might be a couple spikes in there.
Bungee sticks.
Still a little pissed off from the 70s, eh, boys?
A couple of landmines laying dormant in the.
Hey, you got us on that one. What are you holding a grudge for?
You got us on that one. Why are you pissed, huh? you should talk to my uncle. Yeah, so we run in there and we're just running around bebop and scatting.
Are you drinking?
Not yet. So we go. No, they do offer you. I think they offer us a cocktail at the place. Also, fucking, it's that old thing. I feel like I don't belong in nice places.
You don't?
I don't. Sure, but I walked into a soup place. And I walked in, and the guy's like, do you have... He's like, hey, how are you? I was like, good. He's like, do you have an appointment? I'm like, no, I was just popping in.
I got a fucking Amex, pussy.
that I'm behind on the bills for.
They pulled that shit on me at Supercuts in fucking Vermont. I have an appointment. What?
But, so he's like, I'm like, no. And he goes, and turned around and walked away.
Really?
Uh-huh. I told the bro, I said, go get the umbrella. We're fucking out of here. Meanwhile, I was dripping water all over the showroom.
And that was it?
I walked out. I went across the street to another place, Suit Supply. Shout out to where I got my suit for my fucking wedding.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
You got to pull a Julia Roberts thing and go back in there.
Go
make
back
an
in
appointment.
go back in my suit that I look bad in. See what you missed out on?
One arm's longer than the other.
I got shit in the pants. It was very nice, though.
Did they do the whole thing? The guy with the measuring tape on his neck?
I had a very attractive lady.
Did she touch your dick during the inseam?
She didn't, and she put me... I'm talking... She goes, are you thinking... I've talked about this. I'm not a shirt and tie guy anymore. I've worked hard enough. I'm not putting on a fucking shirt and tie ever again unless it's a fucking funeral. It's the only time I'm doing it. Or
what are you wearing, a T-shirt?
Or I go back to Macy's and I need to interview.
Wait, you got to wear a shirt and tie for the sport coat for the suit.
Doing a knit.
A knit what?
They're like a knit shirt, like the Europeans do.
I don't know.
Pull up, knit under suit, knit shirt.
Knit shirt, suit jacket.
Let me see it. You got to show the homies too.
Of course.
Luke knows what I'm talking about.
Let's see it. A knit.
Yeah, I got nothing that looks good.
Who do you think you are? A knit shirt.
Luke.
Are you gonna go chain out?
Luke.
Yeah, you're going to go, what are you, The Rock?
Yeah, you got your fanny pack going?
You wearing draft day
Hold
style?
on. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
A knit shirt. Is it one that has like a Kramer shirt?
No. It's like a...
Let me see it.
I'm trying to find a decent one.
You just show me what the material is. Maybe I got to get one of them. Get me a custom-made suit.
All right, here.
Be at Lansdale Jeep this weekend, too. Maybe they can hook me up.
You going to what?
Lansdale Jeep. I got to get the car serviced.
Something like this, but not that.
Okay.
See?
Okay, yeah, that's what I
European
was
summer
thinking.
wedding.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, that's what people do.
Not
me, not guys like me, but other nice
When's this wedding?
June.
What are you planning on taking off before you got to go?
What do you mean?
Pound-wise.
I don't know.
You'd like to be what, 10 pounds down?
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Sure. Huh. Try
So-
Ozempic.
So dude, so she goes, all right, I'm not doing a fucking suit and tie. I'm not doing a shirt and tie anymore. I'm not in the wedding. I don't fucking know anybody there. Let me just sit back and be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. Because like I said, a guy built like me or you, the second you put on a shirt and tie and a suit, that's the best you look, is that second before you step out of the house.
Yeah.
It don't get any better
Once
than
you
that.
get in the car with
It's a
that.
time bomb. You're fucking all wrinkled up. The collar's gone.
If you have to drive in a suit, do you take the sport coat off?
You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
But then it's over. The back's all wrinkled.
you unbutton
you're
the
done.
pants too. You got to unbutton the pants. That keeps the pants a little.
I put the pants on when I get to the venue.
Sure, that's not bad either. You're fighting a losing battle. Though.
Throw them on right behind the car. Because when you have those dress shoes on, you can slide right into them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Fat guy 101.
Just right over there in my underwear.
So I go, I'm not wearing it. And she goes, all right, I'll get you a knit shirt. And also the broad's calling the shot. Not calling the shots, but, really advising, I should say. My wife and her, and they're getting along like fucking two peas in a pod.
What color
Oh,
suit?
this other broad.
Olive green.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You're going to need some alligator shoes.
You're really towing the line
nice
here.
set of brown loafers.
Okay.
No socks.
No socks.
I don't know. I gotta see how I look. Gotta see. Oh,
Man.
man.
This is the first wedding. You've been to a couple weddings over there.
It's the same wedding.
What do you mean?
The Germans get married twice.
Now,
Wait, what?
It's the same wedding. This one's in Spain though.
Wait a minute.
They get the civil wedding, which is very small.
Okay.
Just like
you went to
the
that
courthouse. Yeah.
in Germany.
Yeah. It's like 20 people go to the courthouse.
But this was years ago.
This was last October. This was October.
Of 2022.
Yeah. It was like maybe what was that? 8 months? 6
And
months?
now they're getting married in Spain.
Yeah. He's Spanish. She's German.
Huh.
So they did that one there. They're doing this one in Spain.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That one was small. That was honestly like 30 people. or
But this
something.
is really
That was like that was like the thing and then a dinner kind
this
of.
is the first time you're showing up full power.
I mean, we were pretty popping back then.
Yeah.
Enough to say like I feel like I'm a comedian, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Not like when do you get when I book me, you know what I mean? Like I am a professional entertainer. Fly me to the moon.
The olive green suit.
Oh man, I'm going down. I'm going to go down, but I'm going down swinging.
you should wear a red shirt so it looks like the pimento in the olive.
I got a toothpick in my head.
Okay.
I thought it was a costume party.
If you're going no socks, are you flooding the pants?
Yeah,
You have to.
They're already
That's what
flooded.
That's what Tommy Pope wears.
Yeah.
Tommy Pope wears those knitted shirts. Looks real
Yes,
good.
a TP shirt.
Oh, the
You
hottest
are
guy
no
we
Tommy
know.
Pope.
I am the second hottest guy you know. Next to every other hot guy you know. So, and also, like, I want to have fun with it. I never feel good. I've never felt good in a suit, really.
I don't think this is the answer.
No, it's probably not. But it's, hey, I don't know anybody over there. They don't I'm a big American entertainer. You know what I mean? They don't know what we do in
You
Hollywood.
should go full American. Wear a cowboy hat.
I'll tell them I'm fucking Seth Rogen or something. They don't know. What's up? I'm Jonah Hill.
I would say this.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take fashion advice from you.
The guy who changes his pants in the parking lot
Yeah.
That's a good move.
To dirty your pants.
at a tailgate, maybe.
Yeah, if you're getting your wiener wet.
Toby touched on this. You should make sure those ankles are tan. You
Oh,
can't
of
go
course.
in there with
I
bleach.
got some bronzer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be on a beach for a couple days beforehand.
There you go.
But
But you wear your jeans to the beach.
They're gonna We've never seen hips that wide with ankles that narrow.
When's this going on? It's the end of this June, right?
End of June.
We got a couple of days off, T-Bone.
I know.
Should throw a party when he's gone.
10 days.
Cody will be out of town too.
I was looking at going out of the country, beach vacation.
You were talking about
Mexico, Belize.
I wouldn't go down there.
Guess what I decided to do?
Hold on.
Go to Kidnapville?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you taking a vacation?
Yes.
In the United States.
Yes.
You're going to
The
a
Grand Canyon.
No.
roller coasters.
No.
All right. Take it easy.
The Great Lakes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. No, not the Great Lakes.
Is it a beach vacation?
I'm going to spend a week off in sunny, beautiful Queens, New York.
Ah, you stink.
Dude, it's like 5 G's to leave this country. Fuck that shit.
It's very expensive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Mexico either.
No.
They're a little hemmed up.
No, they jam you up. That's good though. A little staycation.
Exactly.
That's all right.
But you do that now.
Yeah, you live with you. Get out of here.
What are you talking
we
about?
work like 4 days a week.
I
And all
work
you-
every day.
All you do
From
is
home.
play video games.
Yeah, you're not going in the office 7 days a week.
Which, let me tell you this, the Switch on the new TV, ooh, man, I am in the Republic Army. Love it. My little
Is
game.
that good or bad?
Republic Commandos, they're good guys.
All right.
Before the clones.
Then I'll sign off on it.
Because before the clones, before order, what was it, 66? Something like that?
Couldn't tell you.
Before they turned on the Jedi.
Oh, this is Star Wars?
Yeah, I got a whole squad.
Hey.
I get to command them and
Wake
stuff.
me up
It's
in
awesome.
2 minutes, will you? And he comes back to fucking planet Earth. Dude, so I'm there, and she gives me a pair of pants. She's like, oh, we got to figure out your size. And also, you don't get to try it on in the color, like the exact suit you want. They take all of your measurements and then make it out of the fabric you want.
Right.
So I'm not like trying on a suit, and she's like, this is what I think I'll look like. So I'm kind of flying blind here. She gives me a pair of pants and a white knitted like cream shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an extra large, but I guess for these fucking European, dude,
Tight?
I had to put this thing on. I mean, the worst of the worst looks, dude. My fucking boobs were standing at attention, and the pants didn't close. Not even close to close. Like I couldn't even get the first. You know how like they have like the longer.
I know that guy.
I couldn't even get him together.
I popped through those things.
I couldn't get.
I got to get the latch. There's a latch behind it, and then the little button
Then
that
you
goes
pull
over.
across. I couldn't. I was inches apart from any piece of the fabric.
Yeah, I've only gotten the button before, and let me tell you something. Those things are not built.
For those
For
buttons
strength.
aren't stress
No.
tested.
You got to
'Cause
put
need
that.
the overhook for the integrity of the
You got to
connection.
put that belt real tight.
So she goes, "Come on out," and I'm like, I can't walk out like this. This is a war crime if I go out like
Nah, I'm good.
this. I was like, nah, it just doesn't fit. She's like, well, let me sit. You got it. I got to
This
see
is the lady.
the lady and my wife.
Attractive lady.
Yes,
Real attractive?
attractive enough
American?
to be dealing with me with my pants open.
A lot of room in the crotch.
Oh yeah, there is. Taking the inseam by about 9 inches. So she's like, come out. And I'm like, I'm going to need a bigger shirt, and these pants are a little snug, but I don't want to say I'm a fat piece of shit, and I don't fit in a set of 36.
Can you give me a couple of weeks? Can you get a Peloton delivered in here?
You got Ozempics out there? Slide some of them shots under the fucking thing.
Somebody get me a shot of Wegovy.
So I'm like, all right. Wegovy.
It's the other's
I
Ozempic.
know. Someone's Googling
Which
Ozempic.
I fucked up that appointment. I thought it was in May. It's in June. I'm going to try to call him, see if I can get on the juice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting on it.
Um,
Roids, too. Getting some Winstrol.
estrogen. Well, I want even bigger tits.
Doc, I'm looking for a big gut and tiny balls.
I know, just the guy for you.
My balls are huge.
They're
huge, dude.
By some huge friggin' balls.
They're huge.
This guy's got huge friggin' balls.
Symbolism.
Dude, so I walk out of there. I mean, head down, tits up, fucking belly out, fucking little pee-pee hanging out the front. And she's like, and then at that point, we were in like a little side. It was like the changing room to like a little more private corner where like they do that. Like I'm not out on like the main sales floor. Like it's a little.
Is there other people in there?
Not when I went in. And I'm out there. I get enough courage. I'm sitting there looking at myself in one of those like 5-way mirrors. Seeing myself from every bad
Those
angle.
5-way mirrors.
What, these funhouse mirrors? What do you got going on?
Dude.
What, you got fat bald mirrors in here?
Those 5-way mirrors will make you want to kill yourself.
Oh, dude. And I'm sitting there, and I hate fucking trying on clothes because my whole life I have tried on clothes and they've never fit.
Never.
And the fucking anxiety and frustration and shame and guilt I feel in a fucking dressing room, and it comes back to me. I remember being like a fat 9-year-old trying to put on a pair of husky leaves.
Sure.
And then just not
Denise
fitting.
dragging you around.
My mom, let me see you. And you're just like, I just fucking hate. Or starting to put a shirt on and realizing it ain't gonna be
Ain't gonna
it.
happen.
So you're like, all right.
Truly trying.
Trying to get in close. Yes. That's my life.
Yes.
So she's like, come out. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at myself in this mirror, just hating, just fucking collapsing in on myself. And I'm not even joking, like scripted out of a bad movie. 4 hot European couples come in. These dudes, the dudes are hotter than the girls. And I'm sitting there, and I look like a marshmallow in this cream knit fucking halter top.
Looking like a cheerleader from the 80s.
Dude, it's like my back's out. Like, that's how small. Like, if I had a tramp stamp, might as well be a bullseye.
Ugh.
And I'm like pulling it down and trying to keep the pants up. And she's like, you can't, she goes, you can't button the pants. I go, I can't button the pants.
You dumb bitch. What the fuck?
I'm not out of here trolling. I'd close them if they could close.
The European dudes are going, my abs keep ripping my shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do it have something smaller? I want to show off
Yes,
my 12-inch package.
Yeah. But all in all, she was very sweet. She was like, "Hey, I'll get you out of this," and she's like, "Just give me a minute. I got to take the measurement."
The fire department in here.
Get the Joel's of life.
I think we have some butter in the back. Hang on one second.
That call goes out. There's a fat kid at Suit Supply on Broadway.
Bring extra WD-40. Trying to get you out of there.
Oh, dude.
What's the broad wearing?
Now or then?
No, to the wedding.
She's still searching.
Okay.
Still searching for dresses.
Is she going to try and match?
Not really, but she did just find a green one.
What do you mean? She's going to distance herself from him when she gets there. Fucking guy dressed up like moldy bread. Are you kidding me? Fucking 3 olives over here.
Who's with the loaf of sour, though, huh?
Fucking olive green suit.
It's nice. I'll show you. I'll wow you. I'll do an episode in it when I get it.
Go black, dark
Comes in
blue.
not in Spain in the summer.
Really? What if it's chilly? Hey, you're fucked.
That's why I got my insulation on me. But I got to pick out you pick out everything. You pick out the buttons,
inside lining?
you pick out the lapel shape, you pick out everything.
Where'd you go? Flyers?
Go Birds! I'm screaming at a bunch of Spaniards. Go Birds!
That's what you should do.
No.
Fucking, you get the flag in there. USA.
Fucking.
Let them know.
But I did get a monogram on the inside. Comes with it.
Really?
Yeah, up to like 14 characters.
What's it say?
Kippy. Yeah, it does in pink. Flash it on them. Shoo.
You see him, we know him.
You em him, I got what? Yeah. It says so I have it's green, and then brown on the inside, like chocolate mahogany-ish or something.
Okay.
The birds picked that out. And she's like, you got to get a monogram. Not even Nadine, the lady's like, get the monogram. You're springing for the custom. You got to do it. So I was like, how many letters can it be? She's like, up to 14 or whatever. I said, throw a little Kipster in there, a little Kipperino.
That is so fun.
Yeah, that's fun, right? I'm having I'll be flashing. Hey, what are you doing?
Kippy.
Get out of here, Kippy. That's a good time. I'm sure I'll get drunk and lose it or spill some meatballs on it or something.
Sure.
But that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
But that was good. So then we went there. Still pouring. She wants to go check out a store. We got to check out 2-3 more stores for her. And
how do you do with her shopping?
I'm okay. I'm interested.
I jam up my girl.
I'm
such a dickhead. She wishes that I wanted to be involved too.
Yeah, she wants me to be involved, and that's a thing I've really I've tried to pick up
I
on it
just
be
rush.
way more.
I
involved.
rush. All right, because the way I look at it, like, all right, what do you want? Get it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but that's not why I mean, this is like
I
the
know.
hackiest premise ever. That's not why women be shopping, though.
No, I know.
I do like it, and now, for the longest time, we would have to go shopping. She would have to buy everything. My clothes, kind of, as well.
What, financially?
Yeah.
Ew.
So I was never able to buy her anything.
So to pay her back for that, you went and bought a $1,500 suit for yourself.
$1,200.
That's pretty nice.
Piece
of shit.
No, but we went and shopping with her, and so
you
now
just go home.
Now I'm happy I can spoil, or whatever, or finally pay for things. So I'm like, yeah, get it. Like, and she's like, no, I don't. I'm like, get it. Fucking, who cares? They're gonna come take all this shit at some point anyway. Fucking get it, lady. The fucking.
At least if it's monogrammed, they won't be able to.
No, yeah, it'll be a very specific buyer after that. So I'm like, yeah, fucking get it, man. Because I used to go shopping with her where she was buying her own stuff, and also my stuff, like I said. So like,
man,
I felt like a loser.
Did she buy your clothes for like the last wedding? Not the civil one, but you went to a couple weddings before that.
Yeah, I would just do suits from Express for $129 out the door.
Okay.
But the problem is with those, I don't take care of them. They're like in the back of my closet. I go to pull them out. They're real cheapo shit. And then they look like, even dry cleaners, they look like shit. And also, I'm either bigger or there's some that I bought when I was like, whatever, even if it was like 2 years ago, like 15.
Real big.
Yeah, like real pudgy and just being like, just give me the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm swimming in those. So I have one blue suit, one black suit from Express. It was like, $90 or whatever. But this one is, I'll probably be too fat for it in 6 months.
Maybe.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll be too skinny for it.
You get it tailored again.
Get it tailored
Get
again.
in there,
Take it in. Let it out.
There you go.
She said she could tell you're dealing with a fatty. She's like, I'll keep some in there for you so you can let it out. I said, yeah, do that.
Keep about 4 feet in there, will you?
Do you have a hotter husband for my wife while you're at it? But then, so we go, she's shopping, and I try to be supportive. I'm like, yeah, it looks, and I also.
What's she getting? Is this for the wedding too?
A little bit. Just shopping as well.
Okay.
Just shopping.
You do a lot of shopping.
Yeah.
You do shopping?
Never once in my life.
I'm a big shopper.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just let her go because I'll ruin her day. I'm an asshole.
I know, but not. You need to change that.
I'm working on it.
I'm not accusing you.
I'm recognizing
I'm
it.
saying I've done it where I'm like, they want to spend time. This is like, yeah, we went and had a fun day.
And that,
Did
ladies
you?
and gentlemen, was the fastest walk back in the history of hard feelings. I'm working on it. I'm noticing it.
I'm aware of it.
Someone told me about it one time.
Hurry up!
I don't care, just fucking buy it, lady.
I'm being a dick.
I'm double parked out here.
I stink. I was a real dick yesterday about something, and I felt so bad. She was doing everything. She took a day off of work. She was doing fucking all the laundry and all that stuff, and we had got a bunch of shit from Costco, just like vitamins and laundry detergent and stuff like that. We got that on Saturday. And I got the TV, that got left behind, obviously. Fucking first things first. And then I was supposed to get out of the car on Sunday, and then, she needed the laundry detergent, and I was still in bed, and she's like, can you run down and get that? And I'm like, what? Now? I got to go now? And it was just this whole big thing, and then I just fucking got up and then did it angrily, and then came back up, and I'm like, God, that took 3 minutes. You're such a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Then I did the dishes after dinner, though. I threw that in her face.
Don't, bro.
Can I say this?
What's that?
The haircut looks great.
Mine?
Yes.
Let me
Well, then
see.
I don't need to be doing shit around the
I
house.
don't need to be doing it. I don't need to be taking the trash out. Got a head of hair like this.
I got myself a haircut. Thank you.
That's funny. Yeah, it's one of the, I do the same thing, but you just.
We were talking about this last week.
It's not so much like. I hate to be one of those guys like happy wife, happy life, whatever, like that kind of thing. But it is like I am inherently a selfish, lazy person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so
I'm well aware.
Dude, the vibes in the icebox.
It's pretty good. Now that it's warmed up a little bit, I'm having a good
Oh,
time.
my bones are cold. I had my hands in my pockets.
You're probably fucking playing a little pocket pool. Playing a little two ball, if you catch me. Brought your own stick, huh, there, chubby? So, I feel pretty good. Like so I'm like, all of this is shit that would have fucking pissed me off. The rain, the fucking, I'm soaked in and out of things, shopping with her, trying on fucking tight hot guy clothes in front of a bunch of hot people, looking like shit. And I just never, it was like a practice, exercise in patience.
Sure.
I just kept going, whatever, like, and just pushing off the meltdown. I'm like, I'll lose it. Just lose it in 20 minutes. I'll lose it. Just lose it in an hour or whatever.
I could do that.
And I kept just
as
kicking.
long as I know I can lose it.
So we got
at some point.
We got to the point where I kept kicking the lose it can down the road, and I go, you know what? She's trying something on and rips an earring breaks. Then that place is right around the corner, so we run over there, and then I have a stinger out front. I go, you go in, I'm going to have a stinger out here. And then she's like, it's going to be 15, 20 minutes.
Out in the rain?
I had an umbrella.
Ooh,
I
really?
bought, this is also.
Bought a golf umbrella?
Bought 2 of them.
Really?
I said, throw out that fucking little one, and I popped in 10. I think they were like $8 a piece or something like that, and I felt like fucking John D. Rockefeller. I was like, look at us.
A good umbrella has eluded me my entire life. The Foleys have never had a good umbrella.
Yeah.
And if we did, it was immediately taken away by whatever relative left it at the house. My Uncle Mike used to have awesome golf ones, and we had it for like 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get the golf ones. We
all sat under it inside. It was like a new car.
That's where that 12 years of bad luck came from. Yeah, no, I didn't buy the golf ones, but like the bigger.
Yeah.
They're not disposable, but the cheap,
golf ones
the
are
bodega
all
ones.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a good sound when you open. You get a real good.
You hear that?
A good pop on
feel
it.
like the penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hello, Batman.
So at that point, because I'm losing it over the rain, I'm soaked. I go, what can I do? I go, just go spend fucking $12, and you're buying your headache away.
Mm-hmm.
So now we each have an umbrella. We're laughing. It's fun. We're doing it store to store, the whole 9 yards. And then she pops into that jewelry store, and I go, you know what? There's the fucking Spring Tavern right across the street. You ever been there?
No.
Open at like 7 a.m. Just a fucking New York City dive. Bartender,
Shook the rain
manager.
off?
What?
Shook the rain off.
Bartender, manager's a big fan. Shout out to you. I pop in. I go,
I'll be cruising by there.
I go, I'm going over there for a beer. You take your time. Pouring rain. I get in there. I fucking cozy up. End of the bar. Fucking corner seat. Stool. 2-tree fucking pops. The weight of the world rinses away.
I'll say this. I don't mean to say this in front of you, T-Bone, because I know you don't booze. But when we were recording the other day and we were having a couple of pops with our pals, about halfway through that, I realized I was like, man, being drunk really takes a lot of things away.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's
it's
the whole
the
thing.
greatest
Yeah,
thing
it's
ever.
really all right.
It's pretty good. And it's not even.
But I know that I can't. I mean, we haven't been drinking that much, but I know that, like, for me
Speak for yourself.
For me to live long, I can't booze like that.
Sure.
But boozing like that, man, it's all right.
Yeah, it's the greatest.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's so good T-Bone can't do it anymore. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever met someone who's hammered all the time? They're having a blast. They're not really doing shit with their life, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Also,
having
the
a good
people
time.
around them usually ain't having a blast.
But I'll tell you what, I don't know what the word is, but just being like, oh, fuck, I can go have a couple drinks. That'll take, going into a bar and just having a couple of drinks is nice.
Sure, and that's what was nice on that. But it was also like,
For me, that might as well be diffusing a nuclear warhead. That's an impossible task. Have a couple, walk away. What are you talking about?
I'm not walking away. I'm just saying when you get those first few, when like that warmth takes over you, and it's all right.
yeah.
Wish it wasn't so bad for you.
Yeah, it ain't great.
Not good for the liver and the kidneys.
Nah.
Which I've been really working on. I've been chugging water.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll turn the ship around.
Yeah.
Lemon
water.
Why do you mention you were
It's
playing
good
with
stuff.
Yeah.
I found a new doctor on Instagram.
Oh,
He's
great.
really good. He's a bald guy. He has glasses. He has really good remedies. I'm going to do the one he does onions and it's like you boil onions and lemon. It's a good like liver cleanse. Or try that out. See what happens.
I mean,
A little bit of gin.
is that?
I have 2 doctors on Instagram that I follow. I have this guy, which I can't remember his name. I have 3. The 2 guys I can't remember, but the one guy's Carnivore MD. Tight little body on that guy.
Yeah.
Does good.
Yeah. Let's get some more snake oil guys in here.
I know. That's what we need. It's
Fuck
also
the mainstream
it's like
guys.
also anything but to do the work. You know, yeah, a little couple of onions in my water. I'll turn. That'll fucking get me straight. Nah, lay off the cheesecake, will you, Chuck?
I haven't had cheesecake in weeks.
That's funny. So I pop into that bar, 2 tree pie, and it was a good, fun. I didn't get that T-Bone. I'm sorry. There's something fucked up with my computer.
Oh, that was just time. We're at like 49.
Okay, cool. I saw T-Bone was trying to communicate with me,
Oh.
but I got a new computer. I'm all jammed up over here.
How'd you get back in?
Oh man.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Oh,
You
man.
fucking buy 2 new laptops and you get yourself locked out of them.
Yeah.
What, you been hanging out with Patty?
That was a Foley move, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was jammed up. I had to do a hard factor. I had Luke do it. Luke had to do a hard factory reset on my computer.
Wait, how do you forget the password?
I didn't forget it. I don't know what I made it. There's a difference. I remember the password it should have been, but it wasn't that.
Because
Does
you
that make
typed
sense?
it in wrong?
I don't think so.
I always look at it. When they say, do you want to look at it? I want to see what I'm typing
yeah,
in.
well, you got to type it more than once. It's Apple. They're not just going to just wing it and we'll buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, I don't know what happened. Luke had to reset it, and then he made it his password.
Mm.
I don't know. I shouldn't have done. I should have had somebody set all this up for me.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do? He's the tech guy.
Yeah, Luke goes, we need to get a fucking tech guy. And Toby goes, hey, that's our job. I'm like, yeah, dude, the fuck? I'm not hiring another one of you nerds.
Not just walking around wearing baseball hats. Looking like Tommy.
Yeah, I wanted, the idea was have a computer at home and a computer here. Because I've been taking my computer and then I have to do it for spots and I leave it at the bar, or at the club or what. It's fallen 15 times, and when it's pouring, it gets wet. So the idea was have one here, have one there, but have one at home, have one here, so I don't fuck them up. I mean, the other one got fucked up just through traveling. So I'm like, the smart investment is to do is have one here and have one there. And with Apple's great financing program, it's like $90 a month, interest-free for a year. You get 2 computers or something like that.
Can you have it paid off within a year?
Yeah, that's what they to pay it off in a year.
Oh, really?
They do it that way.
I need a laptop.
Why? Okay.
So you can yell at me about how it doesn't work?
Yeah. It better. Better have a good router in it. I want 5G, whatever it is.
And not the
Is that the best 5G?
5G stinks. It's a cellular signal.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
Do you have a cell phone line in your house? Is that what you got installed? You got cell service at your crib?
I think that's what it is. I got the internet, Wi-Fi, 5G.
Yeah.
No, that's just like in the mode, like the label, the network says 5G.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
These fucking assholes.
I'm
I got to call
I'm out
these
of my welfare.
dickheads up.
I'm out of my.
What do I tell them I want, Toby? Fiber optics? Isn't that illegal?
You got to know a guy. It's like plutonium. Got to call the Russians for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got the fastest, most expensive one they had.
That's what I asked. That's what I said.
I
was
want
like,
the T-Bone special. You know Toby out there in Queens? Give me what he's got.
Yeah, I'm not moving apartments because the internet's so fucking good.
really?
Yeah.
What? My building has to have fiber optics in it.
No, it doesn't.
State-of-the-art facility.
There's crackheads in there. They probably stripped the wire and fucking. They're just smoking fiber optics. That's what they're ODing on. Those dudes are hardwired into the mainframe.
They're getting high on LTE. Whatever that means.
He's going to talk about broadband, baby. You want to see helicopters? I can plug into the router, will you?
So go ahead. I'm sorry. So you're getting drunk at this bar.
No, not drunk. I think I had 2 beers. She had a seltzer. But it was just a.
She shows up after the earring.
She shows up as I'm about to order my
She's
second.
yapping in your ear. I got it.
No, it was actually she snuck up. It was very sweet. I didn't see her. Yeah, it was just a good, cozy.
You guys making out at the bar?
A little canoodle. Not
Were
making
ya?
out. Little canoodle. Just a little.
Smoking beer breath? A real turn on for her.
Hey, she bought it as she saw it, all right?
5G, there's two types of 5G. I know no one cares about this, but I have to correct myself.
I do.
Okay.
I'm jammed up over here. I got hard feelings.
There's 5G Wi-Fi is different than 5G cellular.
Okay. I have 5G Wi-Fi.
Which should be all right. It's probably just got thick-ass, old-ass walls or some shit.
Yeah, you probably got concrete walls.
I
trying
got
to make
concrete
those
walls.
turns.
All right. So I got to get
You got to get an extender.
a Wi-Fi extender.
Correct.
Eero, weren't they? They were fucking somethings at one point. Sponsors at one point. Eero?
Maybe, I don't know. I can check.
ERRO or something. You can get them for like $50 or something.
Wi-Fi extender. Okay.
Yeah, you put them in each room and a bing, bing, bing.
Oh, I get multiple ones?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it like daisy chains the signal.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean?
Yeah.
Get your yamins on?
Because she's using her hotspot like we look like assholes.
Hotspot in the house is a tough look.
It works really good.
Yeah, I used to have to use a hotspot in my house when fucking they shut off my internet, which they're about to do today. I got to call Spectrum at the crib.
There you go.
I'm jammed up, man. Kid is.
I kept the Spectrum
I can't
box.
get ahead.
And I've been blaming her and you.
Remember when you would have to return them, or they sent out like the fucking feds on you?
I do. I missed it. It was like 2 weeks I had to drop that thing off.
Remember the Comcast boxes, those big ones? You kept them. Fucking Alphabet boys were knocking on your door.
I
looking
kept so
for
many of those things.
They were like $180 a clip. They charged you.
Could have been 10 million. They weren't fucking getting it. I'm sure I got a couple of those things in the garage.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
That was always
Then the company went under. Whoever it was before.
Comcast.
Before Comcast.
What?
It wasn't always Comcast. It was something else before that.
In Philly.
Philly. Yeah, it wasn't Comcast. Comcast bought whoever we had.
Yeah, who was it?
I can't remember the name of it. Something real Philly, real good. It wasn't Cablevision. That was up here. But it wasn't Comcast.
Who was that? Oh, that's Prism.
Prism. That was a channel. That's where I saw my first set of knockers.
Do you know what it stood for?
Couple of Prism?
Yeah.
No.
Take a guess. I have it.
Pretty risky insurance scam, man.
That wasn't bad.
I was pretty, man. You sounded like a guy wearing a wire. Hey, that sounds like a pretty risky insurance scam, man.
What did it stand for?
Philadelphia Regional In-Home Sports and Movies.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Shout out to Prism.
Uh-huh.
It's like Philly 57.
What was that? Oh, hold on. This is going to bother. I got to figure this out. Comcast.
Internet
service provider.
Comcast, Cablevision.
Cable television.
Fuck. You can't Google it?
I Googled.
Old Philly Cable?
Fucking Prism came up.
Maybe it was Prism. I thought Prism
no,
was
it
a
wasn't.
channel.
It was, fuck. Call Patty. Patty will know.
Get this
Who
done.
was the...
She's not going to know.
She'll know.
No, she won't.
Hello, dear.
Patty, what's going on? You're on the podcast. I have a real quick question for you, and that's going to be it. So don't ask me a bunch of follow-up questions because I'm going to hang up on you. What was the name of the old cable company?
That to you?
What was the name of the old cable company before Comcast? Do you remember?
No, I don't think there was one. We had an antenna on the house.
Oh, my
We didn't-
Holy shit.
Where are you going?
He's getting his phone to call his mom.
Oh, you don't remember before Comcast who bought them out?
No,
Who
I
Comcast bought out?
don't. No, I don't.
All right. All right, I'll
Hey,
call you later. What?
You're talking about me about that. You don't know what freaking apartment you live in.
All right, fair enough. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Hey, Patty.
Say hi to
How
T-Bone,
are
too.
you?
Good, how are you?
Say hi to T-Bone?
Oh, hi, T-Bone. How are you?
I'm good.
Sound like you
He
two have
doesn't
beef.
know what apartment he lives in.
All right.
He's
asking
an
me
idiot,
about
Patty.
it.
That's enough. I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, what does she mean
Yes,
by
we're gonna
don't
need you to
know
elaborate
what
on that,
apartment
my
you're
friend.
in?
That's all the time we have this week. I told you we had an antenna on our house.
All right, hold on. Let me call Denise.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you making fun of my mother?
No, but that's what she's going to say.
No, it'll be, ooh.
Like she's eating lemons?
Ooh. I don't know.
She ain't going to answer. She's probably out hanging out.
What's that mean? Hey,
Hello.
Denise, hey, you're on the pot. You're on Patreon right now. I got a quick question for you. What?
Hold on.
She thinks she has to put clothes on or something.
Yeah, it's free. What were you doing?
I had the TV on. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. What was the name of the cable company before Comcast that we had?
Suburban.
Holy shit!
That's what it was. All right, thank you.
Suburban Cable.
I'll call you in a bit, okay? Bye. Suburban Cable. You call Patty back? Dumb broad. Kippy's mom knew it.
Hello.
It was Suburban Cable.
Oh, how'd you find that out?
Denise knew it.
Well, isn't she? She's much smarter than me. See, she's younger than me.
There you go. You still look good, baby doll. Don't worry. All right, let me go. I love you.
God, you never let me finish.
What do you have?
Goodbye. Nothing much.
You got a
Just
website you want to plug?
What apartment do you live in?
Mom, goodbye.
Oh, that is what we call in the business a sore subject.
She asked me for my address. I get mixed up.
With what? A wrong address. Okay. Not mixed up. You don't know where you live. All right, we got to wrap her up, though.
Suburban Cable.
Suburban Cable.
Shout out
Denise
to
at the
him.
buzzer beater was. I
Man.
knew it was something. Bell Atlantic was the phone.
Suburban Cable.
Suburban Cable.
Man, I
Man,
really.
call up Suburban Cable.
Yeah.
Fucking
Felt like a real
giving-
mom and
giving
pop
them the-
operation.
Yeah, it wasn't. Giving them the fucking runaround on the check that got lost in the mail.
Gang from the new Hard Feelings studio over here in the fucking Icebox.
Oh yeah.
We love you, and we'll see you next week. Peace.